What up? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the live stream. What's up, guys? Welcome to the live stream. Just setting this up. Let me know how you guys are doing today. We'll take a look at the markets for you guys today, so don't worry. It's public. Yeah, it should be. All right, let's get it started. There we go. We should be live here too now. Should be live here too now on TikTok. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. You see that 4 hour coming down to fill in that gap right there. Testing that support. So we can hold this level. I mean, we can have a good bounce here. All right, because we look here on the daily. We're coming down here below on the daily, so all right, if we hold that 4 hour, we're looking good here. 105, 500. So it's up to the 4 hour. You can hold that 4 hour. We got 2 hours left here on the 4 hour. Well, welcome to the live stream, guys. You guys are having a great day today. Don't forget to like the live stream. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. We've been in a nice uptrend here. Might be a bear flag here on the 1 hour. We'll see how it plays out. We did get rejected up here at this level of support, so that would have been a great time to short right there. Thank you guys for the likes. Comment if there's any coins you guys want me to check out. We're just taking a look at Bitcoin right now. Also take a look at Ethereum. Thank you for the likes too, by the way. Want to check out some other coins here. Let's look at Cardano real quick. Thoughts on EOS? Sure, we'll take a look at EOS. Comment the next coins if you guys want me to check them out. Comment them below. You can see that EOS came down to fill in this huge gap here, right, that we had here on this God candle here on the daily. Came down to fill in the gap. So it's been bouncing off. We didn't test the level down here. I don't think we will unless Bitcoin keeps stumping. So I think right now is a decent time to get some EOS. I think it would have a nice bounce here. You know, maybe just wait a day or so. Try to see it flatten out. Right as we put in the higher low here. So I'm liking EOS. At least on the daily here, it's looking pretty good. And on the weekly too, right? We can see that we had to fill in this gap here, that we had a recent big bounce. So coming down here to test this gap, filling the gap, and now we're getting a bounce here. So in the long term, EOS is looking great here on the weekly. See, this could be a higher low here that we put in the weekly. We got 2 days left, so if we can close here in the bullish candle here on the weekly, the EOS should be good. Shout out to you guys all over on TikTok and on YouTube. Try to find some good coins here to buy on this fear. I do like RSR. So you can see right here RSR coming down. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Appreciate all the likes. What about Chainlink? How's Chainlink doing? Chainlink just hanging around $13. We have VeChain, Tau. Let's take a look at VET. Thank you guys for the likes, by the way. VeChain on the daily, we fell down hard here. We lost that support. So hopefully it doesn't become resistance if we start pushing up here on the daily. Right, but we lost that support. You know, the good thing is on the weekly, we've been holding this level. We didn't come down here to the low level here on the weekly for VeChain. So as long as we hold this support, we should be good on VeChain. On the 1 hour. Yeah, I mean, this could be a bear flag, right? So we have a sharp drop and we're just... Alright, this looks like a bear flag, so we might play out to the downside here for VeChain. So short term, it looks like it's building up for a bearish play. You see we're getting a lot of resistance right here, which was one support. So we just can't see a massive dump here to the next level on the daily, but I believe VeChain will probably flatten out here and start working its way up. Thank you guys for the likes. All right, let's check out Tau. See how Tau's looking here. So you can see Tau on the weekly. We had this huge gap. We are filling in right now. We're filling in this gap here on the weekly right now. So we came here to the support level. I believe Tau will hold this. And you can see how we come exactly to that 0.5. So not that bad. I think this might be a good opportunity to long Tau, to be honest. This is definitely looking pretty good. On the... You can see right here on the hourly, we're coming back up here to fill in this gap that we just had. So we're testing this previous support as resistance, which we're getting some resistance right now. So forget to like if you guys are on YouTube. Good, just picked up some more. Awesome. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm liking Tau. I think this is a nice pullback for Tau because look at this. On the weekly, you see, this is why you never buy green candles. You see this huge green candle right here? Us coming down here, we're filling in this gap that we had right here on this week. So we're filling in this gap right here. See? So you always want to be patient and buy in the pullback. Now, I think it will take a lot for Tau to break the support. If we do break this, I believe we'll have a bounce first. But it obviously depends a lot on Bitcoin. But I mean, I think this is a great opportunity if you missed out on Tau to buy the dip on it. But again, there's a chance we can come here to the 618. If Bitcoin keeps crashing, the 618 brings us to $300 Tau. So just be prepared, you know, if something like that happens. Check Solana, please. Sure, let's take a look at Solana. Don't forget to like, guys. That's all I ask. And again, if you guys want to trade with me, I might do some scalp trading here on a BTCC. It's this platform that's KYC free. If you guys want to join me, check out the link. You'll get a 10% deposit bonus on over 500 plus all the rewards they're having right now in their campaign. So definitely check it out. It's the link in the bio. And I'm going to be doing some scalp trading here very soon. But let's take a look at Solana. And yeah, here we see Solana on the weekly. Filling in this gap right here from these candles. You might come down lower possibly for Solana. Around 130, 133. Alright, so I can see Solana dropping more here to 130. You can even see right here the VPR, whatever it is. So let's magnify here and look on the daily. You can kind of see like a head and shoulders playing out too, right? Here on the daily. So we're at the neckline right now. If we lose this, kind of see head and shoulders here. If we lose this, then like I said, 130 possibly. I mean, the measured move. Let's get the measured move. Not 100% accurate, but measured moves brings us to 115. So don't be sure. I mean, I can see this happening if Bitcoin has a sharp drop. Maybe retest 100K or break 100K. We might see that measured move playing out here for Solana to 115, which will still be bullish because we're you know, if we bounce right there, we're still putting in a higher low, continuing the uptrend. So yeah, so just look, this is the measured move right here. This is the measured move for this head and shoulders. Of course, this is just an estimate. This is not guaranteed, but if we do break this, it's about 115, right? It's about 115, which is exactly that Fibonacci target right here. You know, the 0.23 level. So just watch out for that. But so far, you know, we're holding the neckline so far. So thank you guys for the follows. Sui. Let's take a look at Sui. Let's take a look at Sui. Yeah, so I mean, Sui is it's coming down here. We can see on the weekly we had this huge pump here, and now we're pulling back. You know, we're testing this level right here. If we can easily lose this level, we're gonna have a sharp drop here, right? Possibly to 250, around 250 level, and we come here to the daily, which kind of looks like a head and shoulders too. Right, kind of like a head and shoulders too here, very similar to Solana. I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly accurate, but it's basically a head and shoulders formation. And we're holding the necklines so far. Let's do the measured move real quick. Let's see where the measured move can bring us to. Brings us to around 212. So that's what the measured move brings us. Again, I can see this if Bitcoin has a sharp drop, right? But even if this happens, similar to Solana, we'd still be bullish here because we wouldn't be losing that previous low. So we still be in a nice uptrend. So just watch out for that. You know, so far we're holding this level, but once you start to see this break out and start closing below here, below 293, then we might have a sharp drop. What was the next coin? Can you look at Aura ETH? Aura ETH? I'm trying to find Aura ETH, but I have Aura USDT. It's not letting me. It has Aura Sol. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing me Aura ETH, but it has USDT. So, yeah, look, I'm searching Aura ETH, but it's not showing up. Don't worry, guys. I'll check out all your coins. Don't worry. But yeah, this coin is it's having a nice pump here. We can see. Oh, it's on Dex Screener. Okay. I don't have Dex Screener open up right now, but let's check Optimism real quick for Z. Let's take a look at Optimism. Yeah, man, Optimism looks really bad. I mean, if there's a place that we should bottom, it'll be around these levels right here, but we're putting in a new low. You can see right here on the weekly, so I mean, you can see as soon as we lost this level, it was all gone from there. And I mean, you just see a massive head and shoulders that played out, right? Boom. So Gav's dad, shout out to Gav's dad. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Thank you for all the nice flowers. How do I title the gifter? Thank you. Shout out to Rhino as well. Thank you guys so much. Quant. Sure, we'll check out QNT. Don't worry, guys. I'm gonna try to find do all your coins, so don't worry. Hey, Contenting, bro. What are you doing? Why are you wasting your time here, man? You like coming to the live stream and wasting your time? Just hating? Yeah, let's take a look at Quant. So I mean, we can see Quant had a really nice V-shaped recovery here. Didn't fully recover here to back 160, but this is a really good bounce coming back up here with the market putting in a higher low. So yeah, I mean, we can even see right here in the VPR, this is a big point of control. So obviously it's going to have a lot of resistance here. So don't be surprised if Quant starts to pull back slightly, possibly to around $100, 196 around here. All right, this is a big level for a pullback. So if we do have a pullback 95, I think it will be a good deal. $100, 95 range. Thank you, Rhino. Appreciate it. And we can also see right here on the monthly, right, coming back down here, we'll, you know, we fill in this gap here that we had recently in the month, especially with the market coming down. And honestly, we can kind of be in this like wedge here for quant for the time being. So I would expect a pullback for sure before we break out of this. So we're definitely looking pretty good. The drywall, thank you for the thumbs up, bro. Thank you for the thumbs up. Let me go to this guy's channel. Buy the FUD. Yeah, bro, I've been buying. Have you guys been buying the FUD, or you guys are all scared? You're buying? Shots to Gab's dad. Yeah, I mean, you know, we look back at the previous, you know, all the black swans, a lot of big things happening. They were all great times to buy. I'm still very bullish on the markets. You know, Bitcoin's been holding this level right here. We even see on the daily. We had a good daily close yesterday. So let's see if we have let's see if we pull back more here on the daily. But yesterday we had a good daily close. We went as low as 102, but we bounced back and closed around 106, right? So let's see if this is a better daily close that we have today. And let me know what coins you guys are buying. I'll share one of the coins that I'm buying. I shared a signal here. Cetus. I've been buying. I started to buy Cetus. Didn't have any of this coin, but I started to buy this coin because I'm bullish on Sui. And Cetus is basically like Sui's main DEX. You can see this is Cetus right here. Obviously had a big pullback. The big reason too is because of the hack. But I think that's been resolved. But the main reason is because I'm bullish on Sui. And this is like the main DEX on Sui. And I'm liking the chart. Even though I had a big pullback, I'm liking the chart. And I think this is a great opportunity right here if you're bullish on Sui. Because look, if Sui does well, then the logic is, you know, the main DEX would do well eventually and outperform Sui. And this is a much lower cap coin than Sui, obviously. But yeah, I'm just sharing one of the coins here I bought. And I put a signal. Also, let me show you guys here how my signals are going to look like here. Because I'm doing them here now. So like every time I buy, my signals are kind of look like this. So this is like a spot signal because I bought on spot. It's not a leverage one. And here we can see, right, see this price. I have the ladder and targets if it goes lower. I have the target levels for when it goes higher. And then I have the reason right here. See, so this is how a lot of my signals look like. And I started doing that. And that's the spot trading one. I'm going to do leverage as well. Or like trading. What makes you think that, Oz? By the way, guys on YouTube, don't forget to like. Take a look at TIE daily and XMR daily for a long. A swing trade looks good from here. What are your thoughts? TIE and XMR. All right, I'll take a look at both of them. TAR's AI, right? So you're looking for a long, a swing long. I mean, I'd be careful with longing TARs, to be honest. It looks like it's having a hard time to break this level. Okay. So, yeah, I wouldn't be comfortable longing this, to be honest. I can zoom in here on the daily. Yeah. You can kind of see we kind of have like a head and shoulders going on here. So I just be careful longing this. It's getting a lot of rejection here. There's a lot of resistance up here. So I'd be careful with TARs. Let me look at XMR for you because you said XMR as well. I think it's Monero. We'll take a look at XMR. Let's see if that looks better for a long. Let's see. I mean, it looks better than the other coin, but still, you know, with the market coming down, and you know, we don't know how this war can escalate and everything. You know, XMR can pull back further here. So if you're looking for a long, I would expect, I would wait down on this to see where, I mean, we can come down to as low as, you know, 250 level here. So depending on how much Bitcoin drops. So I'd be careful longing this too. So especially during these times right now, it's kind of very unpredictable. So I'll just be careful long. If you do long, have a stop loss, right? Try to be safe. Yeah, there's a gap. Exactly what Michael said. So yeah, I want to say I want to be comfortable longing any of these two. Ivan, to be honest, I haven't been keeping up, to be honest, because I've been busy creating the trading group. Can you XRP? I got you. Don't worry, I'll look at Ethereum as well. I mean, like XRP, it's holding the neckline, right? This is head and shoulders that could play out. I'll give you the measured move here for XRP. If this head and shoulder does play out, it's quite obvious. I mean, we have the, you know, something like that, and we're testing the neckline right here. So the measured move for this would be, you know, obviously this is an estimate. It'll be around here. 170, right? 169, 170. So again, this is not guaranteed, but if you start to see XRP losing, having some very bearish price action, losing this level, the neckline, then we could have a sharp drop there, and that could be a bottom. So just watch out for that. So far it's holding it, so I would expect it to lose it if Bitcoin breaks to 100K or less. Let's take a look at ETH. Thank you, Brick. Shout out to Brick. Thank you for the follow, by the way. Yeah, guys, be careful longing. You definitely want to be careful longing during unpredictable times like this. If you do long, make sure you have a stop loss and use good risk management. Yeah, like right now, I think it's obviously safer to buy the dip and spot if you're bullish long term, like I am. Thank you. Shout out to Brick. Thank you, bro. Thank you for the heart. Thanks for joining the fan. We already got 7 people in the fan club. Thank you, bro. Oh, it's RSO. Okay, I saw RSO. So I'll check it out. Just before we look at ETH right here. So I mean, ETH has been holding it pretty well. Surprisingly, right? We've been holding it pretty well this level. You know, you would expect the ETH to fill in this gap here, come back and test 2,100, which it still can. But it's been holding it pretty well. If Bitcoin does lose 100K or goes into the 90s, I'll expect the ETH to come and retest 2,100. You can see how we did have this pump up here, and we're coming down here to fill in this gap. If we lose that, you know, 2,400 support, then we'll probably come down here to 2,100. But we've been holding it pretty well, so. This is Bitcoin Free the World. Oh, nice. Okay. You changed your name, or is this like a different account? Jasmine Dogecoin. Sure, I'll check out those coins. Let me check out Aura here for Sol. RSO is the one you were talking about. Diamond, Steve, what's up, Steve? How you doing, man? Great to see you on here. How you been? Thank you, Brick. Shout out to Bricks for all the nice gifts. Appreciate it. We got 50 people. Thank you guys so much for all the likes, all the nice gifts. Appreciate it. And don't forget to be a fan. Join the fan club. So, man, yeah, this coin, I don't know what this coin is, but I mean, this coin's just obviously been pumping here. Is this like a deck screener coin? Like a really low cap coin? Whoa, thank you. Shout out to Brick. We reached our goals thanks to Bricks. Thank you, bro. But yeah, I mean, this coin has just had a crazy pump. I don't know what's up with this coin. Just be careful. We can definitely come crashing down here. Back to 0.47 around here. We retest those levels. Yeah, I'm actually in the process of creating a trading group right now. So, but it should be coming out soon. I'll share you here a sneak peek here of how the calls would be. Like I put in a call today. Like a spot, you know. Like this one right here. This is a coin that I actually bought today. I put in a signal right here. It's a spot signal. Right, so it's CETUS, you know, my ladder and targets. So this is how the calls will look like. Very similar to this. This is a spot call, and then I have the reason right here. CETUS being the main DEX on SUI. So I'm bullish on SUI, and CETUS being the main DEX, I think is a great opportunity. Again, this is CETUS right here. And again, I'm just sharing you guys here calls based on what I'm buying. Right, it's not financial advice. It's just what I'm buying, and I just want to share with you guys. But this is CETUS, is like the main DEX on SUI. And I believe SUI doing well, which I believe it will. Then obviously the main DEX will continue to do well. And I think this is a great opportunity on this drop here. Right? Instead of buying CETUS on the hype here around 49 cents, this is a great opportunity around 10 cents. So it's Phantom. Okay. Oh, it's Phantom, really? What do you mean by Phantom? Bricks is your project for RWA? Oh, nice. That's awesome. I definitely got to look into it. I haven't, let me see if I follow you. I think I do follow you. I'll definitely check it out soon. Thank you, bro. Yeah, I heard that. Well, I heard Walmart and Amazon are looking to create a US, well, a stable coin. I don't think a meme coin, like a stable coin. You think ETH is in a bull flag? On what time frame? I want to say a bull flag. I just think ETH is kind of ranging here. Thank you, Bricks. Oh, you can buy on Phantom under Solana, so it's like a Solana coin. Wow, look at Bricks. Thank you so much, bro. This is the most gifts I got in a while. Oh, man. On the daily, okay. Yeah, this is on the daily. Shout out to Bricks. I definitely gotta check out the project because I haven't looked at it yet. But shout out to Bricks for all the nice gifts, bro. Thank you so much. And yeah, I mean, I want to say a bull flag here. Right, usually a bull flag. We're, you know, trending down like this. And it's not really, you know, it's not really a bull flag, I would say, on the daily. Just my opinion. Hey, man, shout out to Bricks RWA, which I think is going to be a great, really big category this bull market, right? I think RWA sector is going to be a lot of money flowing into it. If Bitcoin starts to run up, then this altcoin weighs a fellow what? What do you mean by that? A div? Anytime, William. By the way, if you guys want to trade it here on my platform, it's KYC free. If you guys use my link, you get basically 10% deposit bonus. And it's KYC free, meaning you can use it anywhere. 10% deposit bonus over 500, of course. Definitely check it out. And it's great for leverage trading as well, and buying lower cap coins. And I want to see if I could get in the trade here. Right. Comment the coins that you guys want me to trade here, do a Scalp trade, and I'll check it out here. I'm specializing in tokenizing real estate. Oh, nice. That's awesome, man. I think that's gonna be huge. You know, tokenizing real estate. I think that's gonna be big. Sui. I want to do Sui. Oh yeah, I forgot about Jasmine and Doge. Let's take a look at Jasmine and Doge here, and then we'll try to trade Sui. I'll check out that Jasmine and Doge here for 132. So we see right here Doge on the 4-hour. I mean, Dogecoin's definitely not looking that bad. We're still in a very bullish upwards momentum here for Dogecoin. Right, we had a big push here on the weekly, and we came down to fill in this huge gap. This is why you never buy green candles. And we're holding that support right here. I'd say there's a very slow chance we do come back here and test that 618 around 13 cents. But again, it's a possibility Bitcoin breaks 95K. Right, but I see Dogecoin holding this level, continuing this uptrend. I think it's a great opportunity to buy right now, not financial advice. I think under 19 cents Doge, we actually came up to like 26 cents. Yeah, wow, 26 cents. Well, this was back in May, yeah, around May time. So I think as long as we're below that 0.5, it's a good price point for Dogecoin. And Jasmine, I think Jasmine's a little bit more bearish. I'll check out Dash, don't worry. So I want to say it's completely bearish, right? We did. The good thing is for Jasmine, we had to fill in this gap here that we filled in, which is good. Now, if we can put in a higher low here somewhere, we're good, right? We're not gonna break the resistance at first, but we're gonna break it on the second wave. So I kind of see this, you know, the first wave rejection, higher low, boom, right? So looking pretty good. I think Jasmine's looking pretty good as well. Let's check out Dash here. And that's the thing. I don't know if Dash is going to recover because it looks really awful. So in terms of price prediction, I don't know if we're going to hit these targets. I mean, Dash is it's not looking too good here. You can see that 618 is the heavy resistance here right here for Dash. I mean, this was an ugly month here where we came up there and we got rejected right on it, as you can see right there. Around 60, 55 bucks. So I'd just be careful with Dash, I think. I mean, this coin is way below its 2022 lows. So there might be a chance this coin doesn't recover. Loki. That's the coin that I do like. I think Floki looks pretty good here on the charts. It's one of the few coins too that is like kind of like an older meme coin. Yeah, we can see right here. Yeah, I mean, we can see Floki is one of the few meme coins that was here in 2021. And since 2022 bear market, we just been in a nice uptrend here. And I did buy Floki on this dip. I believe it, you know, it will eventually break its all-time high on the second wave, right? We got rejected right here. I believe it'll break it on the second wave. So again, I wouldn't buy Floki if it was looking really bad and kind of struggling down here, but it's been in a really nice long-term uptrend since the bear market, and I believe it'll continue to be even based on this pullback. So Christine, thank you for the hearts. Thanks for joining, being the number 8 fan in the fan club. Shout out to everyone who joined the fan club. Yeah, Sui, let's take a look at Sui. I kind of want to trade, so let's take a look at Sui to trade. Again, if you guys want to check out the platform that I'm on, it's called BTCC. They've been here since 2011. They have proof of reserves, and they're KYC free and VPN free, meaning you can use this anywhere in the world, in the States. And if you use my special link in the bio, you get 10% deposit bonus, over 500 plus all the campaign rewards they're having right now. So definitely check it out, BTCC. And let's I want to do a leverage trade here. Let's do 30x. But yeah, I mean, Sui came down here. I mean, I am on the 5 minute. Let's go first here on the hourly. So I'll show you kind of like my strategy and the way I like to trade. I like to first start off on the daily. And I like trying to find some support and resistance levels here. But yeah, you can kind of see Sui is coming down to fill in these gaps. We had this huge pump here, and we're coming down. We can come down lower here to 278, like I said, if we break this level. So it's definitely looking bearish here. This might be a good swing trade, right? This might be a good swing trade. And look, I'm gonna be doing, you know, once I get my trading group set, I'm gonna be doing calls like this all the time. So if you guys are interested. But this might be a good swing trade for Sui to come down here lower and fill in this huge gap here that it had right here. And usually coins like to do that, right? When we have this huge pump, usually when we get a confirmed downtrend, we usually come down and fill in these gaps here. So we might see Sui come down lower. So this might be a good swing trade. As for now, trying to find a good scalp, and this might be like a nice bear flag here, so we'll see if this breaks to the downside. Thank you, Bricks. Shout out to Bricks. Have a blessed day, brother, and thank you for blessing me on here with all the nice gifts. And I'm definitely gonna check out your project, bro. Appreciate it. But yeah, we'll take a look here at Sui. This kind of looks like a bear flag. Thank you for the follows, by the way, guys. One great tip too about trading is that you never want to put in your full position at first, right? You can always slowly go into your position. So instead of put in 100% of your position at first, you can put in 30%, and if it falls lower, another 30%, you know, and kind of basically scale in and ladder into your position. Yeah. I mean, it's in a nice uptrend here on the 5 minute, but it can break, right? It looks like a classic bear flag where we basically have a huge drop and we're in this nice uptrend, but I mean, this can fall down to the downside easily. So that's why you got to have caution longing bear flags like this. just kind of flat. I mean, again, it's annoying to trade on the weekends because usually the market doesn't have a lot of volume. Kind of unpredictable. But like I said, I think for a swing trade, I could put in a swing trade here. I'm definitely more bearish here. I think if I wait, I'll get a better entry. Right, we might come up higher, but I can see Sui going lower here for a nice swing trade. So thank you for the follows, guys. Bitcoin Insights. So for people just coming in, basically Bitcoin, I think I covered Bitcoin in the beginning of the live stream. We had a great daily close yesterday despite, you know, everything that's going on. Yesterday we could see on the daily we went to as low as 102, came back and closed above 106, as you can see. But I think we're probably gonna go down lower here on this daily and test some of these levels here. But yeah, I mean, Bitcoin, again, we can see right here with the VPVR, right? We lose this level of support. You see this huge gap here to the next point of control, which is around exactly what I said, 93. I think 93 is the lowest here. All right, 96, 97, 98. But again, if we lose that 101, 100K, we're dropping here to 98 really fast. But so far we're holding it, right? It's not a guarantee that we're dropping there like many people think we are. So yeah, me too. I mean, so far Bitcoin's been looking pretty strong. I think it'll take a lot for it to break 100K. Anytime chimes in. You know, Ethereum's been holding up really well too, surprisingly. I also like, let's take a look at ETH BTC because I haven't looked at that today yet. But ETH BTC, we are back in green here. And I believe ETH BTC has bottomed. So even if we have a red month, I believe we're going to be in this nice uptrend here for ETH BTC, which is very bullish for ETH and the other altcoins. On the weekly, you can see we're in this nice uptrend right here, as you guys can see. So this is great news for altcoins and altcoin season possibly coming up. I don't know exactly when altcoin season will take place, but Q4 and maybe even Q1 of 2026 is looking pretty good. I believe this year. What is the total 3 doing? Let's take a look. Is this the total 3? Yeah.
New subscriber.
Thank you for the subscriptions, by the way, guys. Don't forget to like if you're over on YouTube. You guys been killing it this live stream. So total 3, we're pulling back here this month. I'm still very bullish on total 3. My opinion is I believe the total 3 will eventually look like the total 1. Right, so you can kind of see this is the total 1. I just believe the total 1 is kind of like foreshadowing what the total 3 will look like eventually. And now this is the total 3, right? So, you know, before we really start to see this move, the total 1. So let's say the total 3 comes back here to test 900 to 1 trillion. I believe by the time it's up there, the total 1 is probably going to break its all-time highs and be over here around like 3.8 something, right? And again, with this drop, right, we had with the recent drop, we came down here to test support. And we can see after a huge God candle like this, we're going to come back down and fill it. And that's exactly what we did. This is bullish here. We're flipping resistance as support. And I believe we'll continue this uptrend. And let's do a price prediction here on total 3. Anytime, Michael. Let's do a price prediction here. Using Fibonacci. We'll see where we can possibly top out on total 3. By the way, if you guys are interested, I'm creating a trading group coming out very soon for serious traders. So the total 3, 1.68 to 1.98, and then the highest being 2.7, right? So, I mean, this is where I see us topping out for the total 3. Maybe we hit that 2.7. Kind of see here. You see, last cycle, we topped out here perfectly at that 0.38. See right there? So last cycle, we topped out here. Exactly around 1 trillion. I mean, a perfect, nice rounded number. Back in 2021. And we actually double topped right here recently, right? I believe this was December. We kind of broke it a little bit. I believe on the second attempt, we'll break through that. And let me show you the targets here again for the total 3, which is super important. Again, if we top out the same level that we did last run, it'll be around 1.62 1.98. So basically like 2 trillion around there. If we top out on the same level. So just a big heads up, right? If you see total 3 up in this level right here, this is the buy zone. I mean, this is the sell zone. This is when you should be selling. So yeah. Thank you guys for the follows. You guys been killing it. And again, if you guys want to trade with me, check out BTCC KYC free. It's the link in the bio. You get a big 10% deposit bonus using my link on deposits over 500. So definitely check it out. Let me check out some other coins here. I want to check out what coins are looking good here to trade here. A lot of volume. Right here. Let's look at this coin. Yeah, market shows stable. I want to see if I get in a nice scalp trade here on BTCC. And try to find a good coin to scalp trade here real quick. A lot of coins like this are just kind of flat. Let's take a look at Solana, actually. Solana's coming down pretty nicely here, as we can see. Even on the 30-minute right there, right? Thank you guys for the likes. I don't know. We're just kind of flat here. I guess we're going into the weekend, but gonna try to find a good trade here. Cookie. You want me to take a look at Cookie? Let's take a look at Cookie. Let's see how it's doing. I think we're kind of like in the bear flag, I'm guessing. We're at a big support level here. Yeah, I would say we're kind of like in the bear flag on the 4 hour. You can kind of see. Yeah, I don't know. It's crazy, right? It's just been escalating a lot. So it's kind of surprising Bitcoin's been holding. I don't know how the stock market did, to be honest. Maybe the stock market didn't do that bad. Maybe that's why. All right. I'm trying to find a good entry here. Oh yeah, guys, I'm gonna have off Monday, so I'm gonna do live scalping on Monday. Again, it's completely different than on the weekend because there's more volatility. So this Monday I'm gonna do a live scalp trading throughout the day. So stay tuned for that. But you can see on the weekends it's just very a lot less volume. But let me see if I could get at least one trade here, even if I do bad. I want to see if we could get a good trade here. So 30x. This is we're looking at Cookie right here. Again, if you guys want to trade with me, use the link in the link bio, BTCC. They're KYC free, meaning you don't need to do KYC. And you get a big deposit bonus too. What's Jerry the Turtle? Yeah. Yeah, this is a big downtrend, right? I mean, well, this is on the 5 minute. You know, I would say this is like a bear flag that we're in here. Where's the drawer here? I forgot where the drawer is. Yeah, I mean, this is a bear flag. I mean, we have a sharp drop, and then we're in this nice uptrend. So I believe at some point we'll break this bear flag if we're right bearish. We'll break this. Jerry the Turtle. Where do I find it? Is it on Deck Screener? Yeah, Arrow. Let's take a look at Arrow. It was doing really well today, right? I don't know if there's any big thing. I know there's a lot of stuff happening with Base now. Coinbase just released their well, they just announced they're gonna have a credit card coming out this fall, and I think Base has something to do with it as well. So maybe Aerodrome is gonna be part of it. But like I said, I'm super bullish on Base. I think Aerodrome was a great opportunity over here. We got a really bullish bounce here around 40, right? We came down to as low as 29 cents and we had a big push here to 76. So I want to buy right now. I'll you know, you can expect a pullback here for sure for Aerodrome. But yeah, it might be like a nice trade here. A nice swing trade. Can easily pull back here. Long term, I think. Again, I bought Cetus today. Aerodrome is it's the Dex on base. So this is why I've been buying Cetus. And I think Aerodrome is another good one because I'm bullish on base too. So I'm using BTCC. It's KYC free, meaning you don't have to, you know, all you need is your email and password to make an account. And if you use my link in the link bio, you get a 10% deposit bonus on deposits over 500. So definitely check it out. I put the link in the bio and also the pinned comment. And they also have a campaign right now where you basically get like free bonus monies for trading. So they also been here since 2011. No hacks or anything like that. Proof of reserves. So just a great exchange overall. I want to say it's over. I believe this here. Look, my goal right now, guys, to be honest, I'm looking to be out. I'm looking to be fully out by Q2 of 2026. Well, by Q1 of 2026. Right, I don't want to be holding going into Q2 of 2026. That's my goal. We'll see how we do till there, but I'm expecting us to do really well going into Q4 and Q1 possibly of 2026. With Q4 of this year. I mean, yeah, obviously not financial advice, but yeah, I would say so. Live question, this is BTCC. You can find it in my link bio. You get a big deposit bonus if you use the link in my link bio. 10% deposit bonus plus rewards in their campaign that they're having right now. And it's KYC free and VPN free. You can use this anywhere. So and again, there's a lot of factors that makes me bullish on the crypto market and altcoins. You know, ETH BTC, ETH Bitcoin is a big one because I believe we bottomed on ETH Bitcoin, which is a good sign for ETH and the other altcoins, right? I mean, we came down here to 2019 levels. And Bitcoin dominance is it's gonna eventually top out somewhere up here. We've been in this mega uptrend since 2022, and I think we're getting near. I mean, look, Bitcoin topped out right here, back in 2021, April. So just because we top out here doesn't mean that Bitcoin topped out. All right, we can come up higher and then have a big dump like that and possibly top out right there somewhere, while altcoins are just outperforming Bitcoin. So my price prediction on ETH this year. I mean, I would say, you know, I could see 770, right? 7,800. Possibly see that 7,800 to around 10,000. What's up, Oaks? What's up, bro? How you been? What do I think about JY? Yay. Where do I find it? Is it on Deck Screener? We're not in supply zone. Might see a retest before breaking the highs. Yeah, possibly, yeah. I mean, like I just showed you, a lot of coins can come down lower. It depends a lot on Bitcoin, but again, Bitcoin just simply going back down to 100K, maybe even breaking that, will, you know, test these lows. Yeah. Thank you guys for the likes. Don't forget to like if you're over on YouTube. If you want me to check out JEA, don't forget to like and comment. I'll put a poll. Check. I'll put a poll right here. Check JEA, yes or no. I want to see what the votes get. In the meantime, I'll check out Algorand. But if you want me to check out JEA, vote yes or no. I'll check it out. I'll pull up deck screener here. Algorand's not looking that bad either to buy the dip on. You know, we can see we're still in a nice uptrend. You just bought some H-bar? Yeah, I've actually bought a little bit H-bar too on this dip. Really big fan of H-bar. But again, Algorand, I like Algorand. I think, you know, we had to fill in this gap here. And we've been holding it pretty well. We haven't lost support yet. I think there's a chance of 14 cents H-bar. Let's check out H-bar. Look at the poll. Yes is winning by 71%. We got 7 votes. Oh man. I might have to look at this coin. Anytime, Ed. So H-bar, I think H-bar, so I bought some H-bar today too. Is there a chance we go to 14? We came down to 14 back in April, right? Yeah, I mean, I would say there's a chance. I would say there's a chance here. You know, we've been putting in lower lows here. So we're in this descending channel here in the daily here for H-bar. So we haven't really found the bottom yet, and we can find the bottom here in the 14 cents level. So I would say yeah. So, yeah. But either way, I think this level right here is where H-bar finds a bottom. Maybe we can even put in a Fibonacci here. And you'll see that, you know, there's that 0.5 level right there. So. You're in the Ready Crypto content creator, bro. Keep up the good work. Anthony, man, thank you, bro. That means a lot. Thank you so much, bro. I appreciate it. But yeah, I'm super bullish on H-bar. I mean, ultimately, long term, what I believe H-bar is doing is it had a mega resistance right there, right? We had this God candle. 9 times out of 10, what happens? We always come down to retest that past resistance, and that's what we're doing right now. So I believe we'll flip this and then continue this nice uptrend. So yeah, I am bullish on H-bar. All right, you guys voted on YouTube. Let's check out the coin. We got 71% yes. Guess we're gonna have to go to deck screener here. Christine says, I agree. Love how quick you are and answer everyone's questions. Wow, thank you. Thank you, Christine. And yeah, I try my best. I try my best to try to look out all your coins that you guys asked for. Now, one thing I would say, once the bull market really takes off, we're probably gonna get a lot of people on here, so it's gonna be kind of hard. Because I remember last times. I mean, I remember during the meme coin season, it was like over like 200 plus people. And it's like impossible to basically keep up. But that's why I like times like this, where it's kind of it's actually people that really care about crypto. It's not just retail just flooding in. Well, I'm using BTCC. You can check it out. The link in the bio. KYC free, and if you use my link, you get a 10% deposit bonus over 500. Pretty safe exchange. They've been here since 2011, and they have proof of reserves as well. And I was kind of surprised, like, wow, they never got hacked since 2011. It's pretty good. All right, I'll check out the coin right now. All right, so I'm guessing this is the coin. Let me know if this is the coin. JYA. I'm guessing this is like a super low cap coin. I mean, we can see I had a mega pump right here. Now it's having this first big pullback, mega pullback. But I mean, if this coin is bullish, it will hold this level right here because it's testing its previous resistance level right here. All right. So if it is bullish, it should hold this level. If not, we're probably going to come down lower. So that's the thing. I'd be careful right now. You don't want to be buying when we're putting in new lows. You want to buy once we're starting to consolidate and create a bottom. But, doesn't look that bad. Again, you just gotta be careful with low cap coins like that. What's up, Ra? How you been, bro? Oh, they're getting a Bitmart listing too. Yeah, that should definitely pump up the price because some coins like that on Dex Screener they'll get on Bitmart or MEXC or something. That definitely helps out pump the price up. No, not yet. I haven't checked out any trading bots yet. Thoughts on Render? I like Render. I hold Render. I don't really hold Polkadot, but I am bullish on Render. You can see ever since they migrated, it doesn't show the rest of the chart, but they've been looking great here in the charts. I think it's all-time high. It was near it. I mean, it's basically building support at its previous all-time high. It's just that ever since Render migrated, it doesn't really show the rest of the chart, but I am bullish on Render. Now, Polkadot, not really bullish on Polkadot, right? I mean, this is we're super low prices here, below 2022 levels. And it's just not showing any signs of recovery for Polkadot, so I'd be careful with Polkadot. I know, right? It's crazy. No one talks about AI coins anymore. And back then, it was like, it was just hype. Right? There was a lot of hype regarding AI coins. Like Near, EOS, especially Fetch too. Yeah, I would consider the Graph too an AI coin. But I think we'll start to see a comeback for AI. The AI coins. Deepin as well. And check out the Void and let me know what you think. The Void? Never heard of that coin. Which one is it? Is it this one? Let me know if it's this one. But if it is, I mean, it came out at the wrong time. It came out when the market was, back in December, when a lot of the coins started to dump. And they've just been coming down with the market, so. You know, this could be the bottom here. We just got to see if we get a nice retest, which we did already, but I'll kind of wait to see. Right, we got resistance here. Put in a higher low. We could possibly come down here and test those lows. So I'll just wait out for that, because this is a lot of resistance up here. I don't expect it to break it anytime soon. So I just be patient with this coin. Yeah, again, if you guys are bullish on the market, I've been buying some coins. I'm bullish on the market. You know, there's a lot of fear going on. But I've been buying a lot of coins here that I'm bullish on. So, and of course, if you guys want to trade, check out BTCC. You get a 10% deposit bonus using my link in the link bio. Ave for a short. Sure, I'll check it out here. Let's see Ave. Ave's looking like a good short. Yeah, Bitcoin held pretty well. And we had a great daily close yesterday. Crypto Owl, how you doing, bro? Shout out to Crypto Owl. So Ave for a short. Let's first go here on the daily. Yeah, I mean, this is not looking that bad for a short. See, we have a big drop here. And then we could start dropping here and kind of trade between this range here. Right, on the daily. What I like to do is I like to go in the higher time frames and put in kind of like the daily close. You know, we are pushing up here, so definitely be careful shorting. I mean, it depends, right? Are you going to be swing trading as well? With this, yeah, I mean, this could be a bear flag. It breaks down to the downside, so. Yeah. Kind of see it right there. But yeah, we'll definitely have a sharp drop if Ethereum loses some critical levels like 2,500 or so. But yeah, not a stop loss, exactly. But man, you guys been killing it today. Thank you for all the likes. I should be live. I'm gonna have off Monday, so I'll be live Monday doing scalp trading, hopefully with the market up. So thank you guys so much. Again, check out BTCC. Great exchange, no KYC, 10% deposit bonus. If you guys use my link over 500, the link will be in the bio and the pinned comment. But love you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next live stream. Thank you for your service, man. Have a good night. Shout out to Anthony. Thank you, Anthony. And thank you all of you guys on here. Love you guys. Catch you in the next one. Peace.